project with the Iran Heritage Foundation is a really important project. It's very exciting to have this two-pronged project, making information available digitally through catalogues and also through digital photography, and not be hidden down in the basement somewhere where nobody knows anything about it. At the British Library, our Persian manuscript collection is one of the largest in the world, and we have over 11,000 manuscripts altogether, and they come from right across the Persianate world. We've got unique manuscripts. Many of them are single copies. There aren't other copies in any other museums that we know of. And they also, of course, include highly illustrated works, some of the best examples of Persian art, like the ones on this table here. But something like this, I mean, this is a real work of art, this book, and the text is so beautiful. This is one of perhaps the most famous Persian miniature. In fact, this miniature is the reason why I studied Persian in the first place. People haven't seen the beautiful workmanship that goes into artifacts like this, and so that's a real advantage of digitizing. They become aware of them. Some of our manuscripts are in such a fragile condition that they can't easily be read. In fact, looking at them would damage them. And another advantage of digitization is that some of the manuscripts, there are leaves of them in other libraries around the world. We have the potential with a digital catalogue of being able to unite our leaves with the leaves in the other libraries and to restore the volume to an original volume which people can look at. So by digitizing them, we will actually be able to make them available to people all over the world.
That appears on the screen here. This is a raw image, so just check. There's various ways of checking the focus. This is one of them. You just do a loop on the actual bits you want to check.
Over the last few months, I've had about 10 requests to actually view this manuscript, and I've been able to say to them, well, we have digital copies available, and they've been able to do their research on the basis of the digital images.
So if you just search for it, you will see, if you click on it, you can access the images from cover to cover. So by passing the pages, turning the pages of this manuscript, you can access the whole manuscript. This is a Shamsa, the beginning, and the entire manuscript is from cover to cover. Just to show you a bit of the, let's see if this works okay, of the details that you can have on the quality of the images. That was what I was expecting from you. And I think the point for why it's important, the digitalization of manuscripts, is that not only because we preserve this amazing piece of art, but also you can find potentially research by, for example, seeing things that maybe you cannot see with the naked eye.
The British Library holds upwards of 11,000 Persian manuscripts, many of which are only available in printed catalogues. So we're making a huge effort to make these resources available online to researchers and to the public. We participate also in the Fihrist project, which is a nationwide project of cataloguing and making catalogues available online. So for the British Library at St Pancras, we have catalogued 1,435 Persian manuscripts that can now be searched from anywhere in the world. We'd like to digitize a further 40 to 50 of the most important Persian manuscripts and make more of the printed catalogues available online. So the work is still ongoing.
In a way, I guess what you're doing is making Iranian culture accessible to people like myself who I don't have family or any Iranian connections apart from friends. So it's a way of letting people like me know what's going on.
To have all of these manuscripts available, which have been sitting in the British Library and the archives, now to be accessible all over the world, to be able to see in such great detail these incredible pieces of work from Iran's history.
to have them available in digitized form will allow scholars, and especially junior scholars all over the world, to have the benefit of these works of art and to then think about the historical and cultural issues that they represent. So the project is incredibly important.
در بخشای ایران شناسی که در کشورهای اروپا وجود داره به هر حال افراد متخصصی هستند که اینها خیلی کارهاشون و تحقیقهاشون خیلی جالبه برای ایرانیان خارج از ایران و باید انجمن‌هایی باشن مثل ایران هریتیج، مثل انجمن‌های فرهنگی دیگه‌ای که بتونن از این نیرو استفاده بکنن و یه همچین برنامه‌هایی رو بیافرینن.
The work that Iran Heritage Foundation is doing with the British Library to digitise the 11,000 manuscripts, although not all of them, I can imagine it's going to be invaluable to scholars worldwide, and I would encourage people to support that as much as possible.